What's up, YouTube? So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Miami Dolphins defense versus the New York Jets. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Alright, let's see. Frank Gore. I'd like to see Baker. It looked like Nick Needham was there too. See them wrap them up, but it is Frank Gore. Not too mad at that. Good start. Defense played well as a whole. Man to man. Man, it's a good thing Joe Flacco isn't that accurate. I mean, I know that he had to... I know he had to throw it in the window where it was over the corner's head, but before the safety got here, but he needed to throw that a little further. But how was the pressure? No, I really wasn't there yet. Yeah. That's not really on us. He just missed. I mean, good job from the safety, making him doubt himself there. Alright. That's just really good coverage. That's just really, really good coverage. Was that Byron or Xavier? Byron. Great job. That should be, yep. Alright, let's go to the next drive. My bad. Misclicked. Right, let me slow this down. Okay, so they're all pulling to the left. The tight end is kind of just sealing this right side. All he really has to do is turn his body and make sure that his body is parallel to where, he's going. But this is a counter, and I don't even know if this was designed or if Frank Gore just seen it, but he sees that Christian Wilkins is kind of being pushed this direction, and he's 300 pounds. His momentum is going to continue to carry him, so he just cuts back inside. And yeah, get some yards. I'm pretty sure that was just Frank Gore being a veteran, having good vision. Good pressure there. Let's take a look at that. So play kind of gets blown up here. But Joe Flacco's... Yeah, that's Raquan Davis. But Joe Flacco, being a veteran, he kind of moved over to this direction to get away from Raekwon Davis. But Landon Roberts is just kind of running free. At this point, he should just try to get rid of this ball. He has like a second to do this. He can even try to get it to his receiver up top, but he just doesn't do it in time. So yeah. Good job pressuring him, though. Third and 5. Take a look at the pressure. Yeah. He had time to throw. Wasn't anything that crazy. He stepped up at doing veteran things. Yeah, let's move to this drive. Good job reading that. We're in cover 3 here. But who's that? Eric Rowe? Yeah. He reads that perfectly. He sees exactly where this play is going, and he goes and blows this up. So, good job from him. Oh, he caught that. Good coverage. Good play from the defense, but good catch. Can't even really be mad at that one. Man to man. And now, see, now that we've got Byron back and Xavier's more healthy, this look doesn't bother me as much. I still don't want to do it all the time. I still want to mix in zone, but this look doesn't bother me as much with Byron back. Okay. Yeah, no. That shouldn't happen, having Van Ginkel on a receiver. That shouldn't happen. Give him plenty of room. Yeah. It's okay, though, because we're quick to the ball. Now, if they didn't just do a little screen here, if they would have, like if he would have been throwing it to this guy here, that would have been better design. But because it's a screen, we're able to get there quickly and blow that up before he can really get anything. So, not mad at that. Now, bunch formations against man coverage are going to be kind of deadly. But they ran the ball, so it's fine. And let's see. Great gap integrity. Know where to go with that. Fantastic. Man coverage. Maybe not. Jets got a lot of penalties. Man. Good pressure there. And good coverage downfield. Hang on. Sorry, I had an eyelash on my eye. Okay. Go. Really good pressure. Let's see. Oh, a nice little stunt is what caused this. And a bad reaction from the guard. Check this out. So we're on a stunt over here on the left. And we're kind of blowing up the center a little bit too. That helps. So the center really can't respond to this. So we're kind of taking up the left tackle and the left guard right now. He can't really do anything. He's caught out of position. So at this point, it's just the running back that's going to possibly be able to get him. Hang on, man. I got to pause this. I got to get this eyelash. It's pissing me off. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Man coverage. Xavier Howard. Yeah. Basically a crossing route. It's going to beat that every time. More man. Not mad at that. Maintained our gaps well. Nowhere to really go. He still gains a couple yards, but hey. Let's take a look at that. Just found a hole in the zone. Okay. Fair enough. What happened there? Van Ginkel's able to kind of trip him. How did he get into position? He's over here on the right. No, he just went unblocked. Okay, fair enough. Sorry about the background noise, guys. Okay. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I remember that play. That was a flag, so up. Great play from the Jets here. Center snaps it way too soon. Flacco's not ready for it. Not only was it too soon, it was low as hell too. Shit hit him in the ankle. Even if he was ready for it, that he may have dropped that. Jets doing Jets things. Appreciate that. All right, second quarter. Let's go. Man. Man, nowhere to go with Frank Gore. Even at his current age, man. He kind of blew up Sam McGuavin there. Not gonna lie to you. Nowhere to go there at all. He just got swarmed. Yeah. Yeah. Whole O-line failed him there. Man coverage. Yeah, guy's open, but let's see. Let's look at that pressure because we didn't let him. Christian Wilkins is so nasty. This stunt play really helped set it up, though. Sam McGuavin. Let me show you this. He kind of crosses the guard's face, and this makes the guard kind of have to overreact and help him get to the center. Christian Wilkins just kind of have to climb here, and there's nothing. They're just out of position at this point. That's good play design right there. Also, the guard kind of sucks. He doesn't seem to be able to handle stunts very well. What he could have done, he could have gotten over and just kind of put one hand on him and pushed him into the center, and then could have snapped back to Christian Wilkins. But we're not here to break down Jets guards. But I'm just saying. Yeah, let's do it. Blew up. Man, 71 is trash, dude. Their guard. Getting his ass blown up there. Good gap integrity as a whole, but, man. Might have to look up who 71 is. He's either as awful as I think he is, or he's the best player on the Jets because he's helping them tank. Alright. Not much to really say on that one. Man to man, I think this is the Xavier Howard pick. Yep. It's a crossing route, but Xavier Howard plays it perfectly. And just, it's an easy interception. I don't know how pressured was Flacco there? Not that bad. He had pressure coming from his right side, but not enough to warrant that type of throw. He's a veteran, shouldn't be doing that. But Joe Flacco does throw a lot of picks, so that's just Joe Flacco. Good job from Raekwon Davis there. I haven't seen what the injury is for him. Let's see what he does here. Look at his hands. You see how his hands are inside this? Well, the left hand isn't anymore, but the right hand is still on the inside. and he's just using, and he's pretty much bench pressing this this center, and that's why he's able to get into position to just kind of fall on the running back. Not bad. I still want to see him defeat those hands, not just. Don't just get your hands inside. That's a good start, but I need you to defeat his hands or power through him, one or the other. Nice little route. That's gonna beat man coverage anyway, so 9 times out of 10 anyway. Great play from Xavier Howard again. Man coverage. This is a play that would typically beat man, but Xavier Howard is just able to get his hands up there and disrupt the pass. So let's take a look at the pressure. Again, it's there, but it's not that bad yet. Next drive. So we got 1, 2 left in the first half. Okay. Man to man. We really did go back to a lot of man coverage this game. We did it against the Niners too, but not as much. Then again, I mean, we were killing them, so might as well. Good job from McCain there, safety. Jerome Baker's there to help him. Not mad at that. More man. You just dropped that. I mean, Baker was going to wrap him up, but running back just dropped that. Fair enough. Ooh, looks like we're bringing the house here. Yep. Good job from Flacco getting that out. Got it decently accurate to his running back, too. Yeah, this side of the line just got overwhelmed. When you run a play like that, like, obviously people are going to get free, obviously. But Joe Flacco just did what he could there. So last drive of the half. Cool. Nice little dump off to the running back. Kind of playing a little bit of prevent here. Just trying to stop him from scoring before the half ends. Nice tackle. Good job forcing that ball out as well, making sure he can't catch it. Good job making Joe Flacco have to roll out the pocket, too. Make him do things he's not comfortable with. That was Emmanuel Ogbah. I don't know about that decision. I guess if he would have thrown that accurately, he could have gotten it. He shouldn't have thrown a bullet pass there. That's one thing that's always been a problem for Flacco, is not knowing when to not throw a bullet. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of run a draw. Cool. Yeah, draws against prevent defense. I mean, you're going to get yards. Nice shot from Landon Roberts. Let's take a look. Slow that down. Frank Gore sees this gap, but so does Roberts. He's going to get there first because Frank Gore is old and not that fast anymore. Kind of blows up the guard a little bit too. 71's having a bad day. Alright, let's take a look at the other angle. Kind of wish the goalpost wasn't in the way, but oh well. Alright, slow it down. Okay, so pretty much all about this right side here. Who's that? Is that Sam McGuavin? Yeah, I think so. So, one thing, not a fan of the tackle here. I am not a fan of his footwork there. He was really trying to help with Agba, but he needs to take care of his guy now. He needs to get back over here to try to get his hands on Sam McGuavin now. But he's kind of late doing it. His hips are out of position. He's kind of just laying his hand out there, so Guavin's going to take advantage of that. Control that hand. Got his hand inside. His right hand inside, his left hand on the wrist. He's going to kind of use that to get past him. That forces him to step up. We got pressure here, so he has to step this direction. Joe Flacco's trying to get parallel with his center here, but he kind of just runs immediately into Emmanuel Agba. So, yeah, not great from the Jets O-line, but I love it. I like the pressure. What happened there? Oh, yeah. 71 got blown up again. Hang on. Alright, let's go. Sorry, I am still a little bit sick. Man coverage. Damn. Good vision from Frank Gore. Just splice that gap. Yeah. Found the tiniest little crease and just took off. Much better job there, though. Christian Wilkins. How did Christian Wilkins get free there? He had two people on him at first, but then He had his hands inside. Or he had one of his hands inside. The other was on the arm. Yeah. He's able to just defeat that outside hand and come wrap up the legs with Agba. Not mad at that. 2nd and 8. Did I get batted? It might have. Yeah, I think it hit the offensive lineman, actually. I think I remember that happening, too. Yeah, he got the ball out. He was pressured, but he had time to throw that. There just wasn't anything there, and yeah, no blocking for the receiver. So, yeah, let's go to the next drive here. Let's see, one. Okay, this is the last drive of the third. Okay, let's take a look then. What happened here? Also, who is this running back? Johnson? I don't know if I know him. I know they have obviously Frank Gore, and then Michael Perrine, whatever. I don't know who this is. Let me know. Good job from Christian Wilkins here. He's one. I mean, he does kind of follow his blocks and ends up getting upfield, but I do like what Christian Wilkins was doing here. He's got his left arm, really his left hand, on the inside of 69's chest here, and he's going to use that to just kind of create space as he's running toward the running back, and that's going to allow him to disengage when he actually gets there. He has him at bay. He wasn't letting the lineman get a hold of him. Yeah. Pretty big gap between the guard and the tackle. Roberts wasn't able to quite get there in time. He seems to have a little bit more speed than Perrine or Frank Gore. Cover 3. Just found a hole in the zone. Yeah, those underneath routes are going to be there in that situation. It's designed to keep the play in front of you. Like, you'll give up the short completion, but wrap them up quickly. That's the whole concept of zone. Zone. All right, you got pressure. Let's see what happened there. It looks like is that Og? No, that's Lawson. Couldn't see if that was a 0 or a 1. Yeah, he just went unblocked. I think they were kind of banking on the read kind of going for the running back, but he doesn't fall for it. Yeah. He knows Joe Flacco has the ball. Yeah. I ain't breaking down a field goal. And I believe, don't they, no, I guess not. Okay. So let's see how many. 1, 2, 3. 3 drives in the fourth. Okay. Wow. Let's see. $71. Actually doing pretty good here. He's turning Christian Wilkins away from where the play is going to go. A-gap is secured. They've blocked the Mike linebacker. The guard's coming around to block Baker, so this is going to create a pretty good gap. That's a good blocking scheme. Man coverage. Nope, cover 3. Yeah, Flacco just kind of missed him. Him not being accurate sure helped us out. Alright, what happened here? A little bit of a draw here. He knows that he's going this way, so they're not really worried that much about a Landon Roberts, and the center is coming over here to take care of him. Or is that the... No, that's the guard. But, receivers make pretty good blocks here on the DBs, and, yeah. Sam McGuavin got locked up. So, hey. Good blocking. Nice. Brandon Jones. Let's take a look at that play design here. So, the left guard and the left tackle are both pulling toward the right, because that's where the running back is going to be going. So there's not much here. The center is kind of having to try to seal the edge here against Agba and Baker. And Christian Wilkins is kind of blowing up the right guard. So there's just no one there for Brandon Jones. Okay. Fair enough. Man coverage? Maybe not. Nah, cover 3. Good job by Roberts. Good vision there. So he sees this gap, and he knows that the running back's best opportunity is to run through there, but that's also true for the linebacker if he wants to try to get him in the backfield. So he just goes straight through that gap and wraps his ass up. Roberts is showing his speed, too. It's not just Jerome Baker in our linebacking core that's fast. Man coverage, bunch formation, crossing route. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to beat man. See first 2 weeks for more information. That's a good job from Flacco. Like, he was being pressured up the ass. Just But Nick Needham, I need you to see that a little bit faster. It's like a cover 4. Brandon Jones almost picked that off. I kind of like that play design, though, because they made it look like Sam McGuavin and Brandon Jones were going to be rushing, but they actually only end up rushing 4, and they end up backing up. This kind of throws Flacco off. I think he was expecting the pressure. And here's the thing. This is why I like this type of play design. Typically, wherever you think the blitz is coming from, the answer is to throw it into that space. So because Brandon Jones and Sam McGuavin aren't supposed to be here, this is where the play should be open. But because we faked it, and they're actually going to drop back into coverage, they're actually there now. I think Flacco made that decision before the snap that he was going to throw it here. And then the pressure kind of got there, so he was kind of forced to do it quickly. And I don't think he was expecting Brandon Jones to be there. That's why I like that play design. You can't do it all the time, but I do like it. And once in a while, you do have to actually blitz Sam McGuavin and Brandon Jones in that situation, just so that they know that you're not always faking it. So, yeah. Man to man. He had a lot of time, but stepped up in the pocket. Yeah, that's a crossing route. I talked about that so much the first 2 weeks. Like, I don't want to break down crossing routes versus man coverage too much. It just beats it just about every time. Xavier Howard did get a pick earlier in the game. He played that well, but for the most part, it's usually going to be a completion. Flacco being bad. What was the pressure like? Nah, man, he had time. Flacco's just bad. 2nd and 10. So I kind of did a similar thing here. I'm really liking our blitz packages. Again, they made it look like these. I can't see them. I can't see the numbers. But they made it look like these two were rushing, but they backed up. It's kind of like earlier. I mean, it doesn't really affect the play too much, but I just like that we're getting more creative with our blitz packages. But good job from Flacco getting that ball out and throwing it accurately. Let's look at the pressure. This time it's Brandon Jones and is that Christian Wilkins that drops back? Yeah. They really like this look. This time we drop back 3. You see how much off of just one scheme, just one lineup, you can do so many things if you're creative. Like let's see what 3 players drop back. I know Jerome Baker's one of them. It's Jerome Baker, Christian Wilkins, and Brandon Jones. They were all packed up on the line of scrimmage, and they all dropped back. And let's take a look at Eric Rowe here. He just kind of blows up the running back. He went unblocked. Now here's the thing. The tackle right now is having to block Jerome Baker, and that's what allows Rowe to get free. But then Baker drops back, and It's good play design. It's creating chaos. It's kind of like what the Steelers used to do. And the Steelers kind of still do these types of things. Disguised blitzes, and you can do it with man and zone. And I'm really liking the creativity we're showing on our defense now. Okay, let's move to the next drive. I think there's one more. Right? Yeah. Cool. This was the almost touchdown drive. Alright, so cover 4. It was looking like 4, but Brandon Jones kind of dropped back late. Yeah, cover 4, that's going to be open. And here's what's cool too, is this is a cover 3, but the way we disguise this is kind of cool. So we got our 2 safeties here. Is that McLean? And I know that's Eric Rowe. I think that's McLean. We're showing cover 3 right away, but it's looking like Eric Rowe is the deep safety. But right before the play snaps, they're going to switch spots. This keeps things in motion and is going to mess with the quarterback's head a little bit. Let's see what happens here. So Xavier Howard starts backing up right before the play starts. Eric Rowe is going to move in the box to play strong safety. And then McCain is going to back up to be the deep man. I just love the moving pieces on this defense. I love it. We're really starting to show our creativity on defense. We really are. And I'm loving it. Okay, so that's a completion, but this is what I was talking about earlier. Remember this look I kept talking about? Where we were just loading the box with all these players? And remember when I said eventually we're going to actually have to rush all of them? This is where we do it. We don't get the pressure I was hoping for, and you are going to leave people open in the middle. But you just have to do this once in a while. Keep them honest. And unfortunately, we're in man coverage, and they kind of do a crossing route on Nick Needham. And that's going to be open. So that's sort of a crossing route. But let's take a look at the pressure. Nobody drops back this time. This time they all just go. I love... And even then, we all just go. But take a look at this. It's not even just that simple. Brandon Jones and Jerome Baker are on a on a little stunt. Doesn't end up getting anywhere. Brandon Jones kind of gets in his face, but I just like the moving pieces. I love it. Alright, what happened there? We're in man. Crossing route. Not only is it a crossing route, but it's a kind of like a double crossing route. And the other receiver kind of pulls some of the coverage there and makes this guy kind of have to run around. That's how he's able to get that open. Good play design when you know your opponent is going to be doing man. Giving him that same look, but this time Wilkins and Baker are the ones that drop back. They really love this look, and so do I. I love this. I love these creative blitz packages. I really do. These two are going to drop back. They're going to make contact and then back up. And that's how we're getting sacks, because we're confusing them. We're in zone here. Yeah, just kind of found a hole in the zone. That's a cover 4. Yeah, the sideline will be open. Going short outside against cover 4 is usually the way to go. Good job getting pressure there. That same look, though. This time, Jerome Baker's the only one that drops back. Is Sam Aguavin starting to? Yeah. Oh, nope. Baker, Aguavin, and Brandon Jones are all the ones that drop back here. Gonna blow up the running back on this side. McCain's running free because there's nobody on this side. Looks like Agba's starting to get free on the left. Yeah, that's a jailbreak. Fourth and 2. All right. Yeah, crossing route. Whatever. Not much to really say about that one. Flacco being bad. Has pressure, and he could have got his guy here, but he just kind of throws that in the back of the end zone. Phenomenal veteran decision making. See last play for more information. And this play should do it for this video. But then he decides this throw is the move. I mean, if he would have thrown it to his running back, at least he could have potentially made this guy miss and try to get to the end zone. But instead, he just throws it into all this traffic. All right. Do you think, Flacco? Just rushing 3? Okay. Anyway, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I said everything I wanted to, pretty much. Defense played really well. Got some problems with the offense. We'll get into that in the next video. I'm probably going to start recording that, like, right after this. It'll probably come out tomorrow, though. But, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.